All right. We are live. It's Beyond Cancer with Marina Blackford. Welcome to today's live. Today's Tuesday, May 21st. And if you're new here, I do 2 live streams a month. So I welcome you to my channel. I welcome you to YouTube. If you found me, you may have found me by looking up chemo tips or tips for breast cancer. And if that's what you were looking for, you were in the right place. I'm Marina Blackford. I'm a 2-time breast cancer survivor, and I'm here to pay forward all the tips for you on your cancer journey and after. So, welcome. If you subscribe, I highly recommend it so that you'll get notifications for when the lives are. I post a schedule for the month. The lives are always on there for the month. I did change the time for today. I just had to bump it a little bit later to get in a Zoom with someone earlier, and I'm so thankful that I can do this. So, thank you for being here. First comments are on Crystal says, "Good afternoon." Hello again, Crystal. Where are you? I'm in Arizona, and Crystal is a regular on here. Amy Lee, so happy to see you. Happy to be here. After cancer, it's like this song and phrase goes through my head. Maybe you guys feel me, but it's that I'm just happy to be here. And that's just what life feels like after cancer. You're like, I'm just happy to be here most of the time. All of the time with life, but it depends where you're actually at. Like if you're at a follow-up appointment at your cancer center, you might not be happy to be there, but you're happy to be here and alive. So, can I get an amen? Um, well, this light is really bright today. Let me just dim that. All right, good. Chantel, hello from South Africa. And special guest, my mom. Hi, mom. Good morning. My mom is a 3-time breast cancer survivor. I have an interview with her here on my channel if you want to watch that. And I shared a reel, REEL, on my Instagram at Beyond Cancer Coach recently of my mom and I. We went for a hike, got outside, we made a commitment, we made a goal. And on that reel, I say, if you want to know what beating cancer 5 times looks like, this is it. Because she has beat breast cancer 3 times and I have beat it twice. And that's a lot of chemo and a lot of surgery and a lot of radiation between the two of us. We should just be like glowing, but we're happy to be here. So that's that story. All right, Crystal. Yes, I did change the time and she just got home from chemo so she could hop on. Oh, I'm so glad. 11 down, 5 to go. Woohoo! Woohoo is right, Crystal. I feel like you're at that point. If you're having weekly chemotherapy and your regimen is going to involve about 16, that's what I did the first time. Like you're at the hump. I don't feel like the hump is in the middle. I'm sorry. I feel like you're at the hump now because like you're so close, but you just want to be done. So I'm going to send you some strength and love to get through your last 5. You can do it. All right. Holly says hello. Lori Armstrong, so true. Happy to be here too. Yay. I love when you guys get me. That's what the cancer community is about. And I'm sorry you have to be part of this club, but some would say it's the best club. I just say that we just get each other until you've been told you have cancer and you have to go through something to beat that. It's like nobody really gets it except for people that have been there. So thank you for showing up here. Monica, hi from Canada. Yes, happy to be here. S. Diego says, amen. Gave me an amen on that. Amy says, there we go. Hello from Miami. Hello. Tina. Hey, Marina from Pure, Michigan. Oh, your mom's so special. Thank you. Michigan. I've been to Northern Michigan. I would love to go in the summer. We have some family friends there. Lori Oshawa, Ontario, Canada. Hello. Yes, so thank you guys. You guys come from all over, and that's the beauty of YouTube and the internet is that we get to share this space, and it doesn't matter where you are, if you've been touched by cancer, if you're just somebody that's looking for some positivity. I'm going to say it. People like afraid to talk about positivity. That's what I bring. I think life is worth looking at the positive side. I think if you're having trouble seeing it, We've all been there. Even I up and down throughout the day can get these moments of like, "What? And what does it all mean?" But I believe in positivity. I believe in really this, like, community, paying it forward, finding opportunities to just chat with people. I think it's what makes us human. Christina. Hi, Marina. Kisses from Cyprus. Oh, cool. You've been here before, I feel like. I'm 2 years breast cancer free. I'm so happy to be here. I love hearing that. I love it. Lots of little heart emojis. Yana, hey Marina, I just want to hop on and say I'm doing well. My tumor has shrunk and I'm returning to my normal life. Finishing university, getting a job. I have a question. Go ahead, Yana. Let's talk. What does normal life after all of this look like? It's going to be different for all of us. Amy, had chemo my last time September 2020. Oh, 2020, what a year, huh? But my hair is growing out so thin and fine. Amy, I'm glad you mentioned that. I recently Zoomed with a young lady. She is. She's a student, high school maybe. And we Zoomed about her high school project of her teacher having to do chemo and losing her hair. And she said her teacher had this beautiful hair and she saw how it affected her. And so, as a high school project, as a school project, her and friends are trying to come up with a way to find hair growth serum, that somebody makes from a company and provides samples at the cancer center so people can use it during their treatment and then they can purchase it after. And I thought, what an awesome thing. I mean, it made me want to cry. Like, I had tears in my eyes listening to her project. And I'll share more if she does more with that. And but the point is, there are hair growth serums out there. And I'd recommend, if you want to go to my Amazon store, I have linked a product there that I started using recently, and I found out about it through someone here on my YouTube. So we're all just paying it forward. But rosemary oil, usually with some other stuff in there like castor oil or avocado oil. Um, what is it? Jojoba? You guys know what I'm talking about? Some of that in it, but you're gonna just put it in your scalp, let it sit like a treatment. And I've been using it a little bit just here, just to kind of fill in. I don't know. I'm like postmenopause and 40. Like, I think I could encourage some hair growth. So I link some products on my Amazon. So check that out and try giving your scalp some love. I think if you use one of these products regularly, you will probably notice a little bit of a difference in where it looks thin. So give it a try. Hair growth serum. Terry, hello, beautiful. Thank you. And Lori, thank you for doing what you do for us. Thank you. I love this. I love the lives. All right, Yana, let's see. I want to spread awareness in Bulgaria. Okay. Among young women as me, like 25 on social media. Where to start? Should I say something about my journey or just address the topic, but not in a scary way? Um, you're right. You are young. So that is a great thing to bring awareness, so I'd always want to bring awareness in a manner that brings statistics, like what are the statistics of people that are young and diagnosed. um and so awareness, but then providing hope for that, because otherwise what you want to do sounds great, but I don't want to introduce more fear into the world because we already have so much of that. So if you're going to create the awareness, what can you bring with it? Can you create a space, either a space for community or links to resources on where they can find out more, right? I think sharing your story, Yana, would be the place to start. I was this age. I found my cancer lump. I found cancer, whatever it is. Um, I don't like to say my with cancer. I'm trying to always be mindful of that. I found cancer. I found a lump when I did this, and my next steps were sharing your story is what's gonna make that um, one, resonate with somebody, and two, make it real, and three, share the info that needs to get out. So just kind of start with your story. And as far as where to start, I mean, pick your social media. They're all out there. So I have done YouTube for 4 years now, and I love it because it's like a search engine where people can search the topics and come and find the videos they need. They live there forever. Instagram is more of my, like, current, just up-to-date stuff, which we will talk about soon. I'm so excited for my news. I don't know if you guys saw my news yet, but I need to put it on YouTube. I shared it on Instagram first. I got some big, big news. Um, so, seriously, social media of your choice. TikTok, I mean, there's an audience everywhere. Just pick what's easiest for you and go with that. I do have a question for you guys. So I am here on YouTube. I'm planning to be more active on YouTube starting in like literally 1 or 2 months. Maybe more videos, um, maybe more lives. Um, do you guys want more of me? My point is it's just going to be more consistent here coming up very, very soon. And I'm really excited about that. And I'll explain more about why later. Stay tuned. All right. And I also do Instagram. So you can find me at Marina Blackford. That is where you'll just find my real life, me, my family. I mean, my family is my heart. They're my everything. So it's a lot of them. But it does link up to my other Instagram at Beyond Cancer Coach. There I try to share more of what I'm eating in my stories. You guys will find that. I shared that yesterday. um, what I'm doing to be physically active. I usually always post that I'm on a morning walk because I want to encourage that. That's probably like my number one thing for you on your journey is discovering the power of movement. It is huge. Huge, huge, huge. Getting out and getting those legs moving, getting some sunshine. I mean, cancer or not, there's something about just like starting your day with a walk, movement, exercise, yoga, something that is just it breathes life into us. And I just think it's so important. So that's my socials. I don't do TikTok. And here's my question for you guys. I did plan to kind of mention this. Do some of you do TikTok? And would that be valuable for me to add a TikTok? Or is that just going to take more of my time? I just don't know if it's, I don't know. I don't know if I'm missing an audience there. I don't know if I can just like stream them all to one place, like repurpose videos. Who does TikTok? Share in the comments. If you're watching this video back, I'd appreciate your feedback on what you like to do the most. Okay, so let me cut away to some comments and then I'll share my big news. All right, let's see. Okay, Amy, we touched on that, and Yana. Okay, so Crystal, next week is my last week, and then I switch to AC. That's Adriamycin cytoxin for likely breast cancer, right, Crystal? Once every 3 weeks, I had a bad reaction to the carbo, so my oncologist canceled it. I'm glad your oncologist is on top of it for you then. That is a tough call to make, and if your oncologist made it, it's probably everything's going good then. AC, you're gonna do great. It's gonna just, it's gonna get rid of all the cancer cells. Just keep going. Fatima, how do you stay positive and get over negative thoughts and fear of recurrence? Oh, Fatima, such a reoccurring question on my channel. I made a video on it about fear. So I would encourage you find that video. I can link it in the description when the live is over. Um, it's just I just want you to know that you're not alone in those thoughts. Once you've been told you have cancer, it's like this door, it's like this Pandora's box. You guys know Pandora's box, right? It's like all the chaos and everything in the world was all, contained nice until Pandora, opened the box and out it all came and into the world came chaos. And that's what being told you have cancer can feel like. It's like it opening this box that you can't close sometimes. But I actually talked about this yesterday with someone. I was in the shower yesterday and I am here on YouTube. I'm on Instagram and they're going to curate certain videos for me to see depending which channel I'm using. I have two YouTube channels. I have a personal one that I watch other videos and then my breast cancer one. And same with Instagram, personal channel and a breast cancer Instagram. And those breast cancer ones like curate that community and videos for me. So sometimes it feels like it's everywhere. Like, oh God, cancer's everywhere. Um, but what I was telling myself in the shower the other day was how many girlfriends, and I'd say I have quite a few, girlfriends about my age. How many girlfriends do I have that have had cancer? Zero. I've had 0 friends that have had cancer, thank God. Um, I have one older friend that has had cancer. She's like she's a great friend from my first office I worked in, but she's 80 and she had it at 70 and she didn't have to do chemo. So, of the girlfriends that are of my age though, none. And again, besides my mom. I see you, mom. But, it's just trying to tell myself though, like, change the narrative. Like, how many people do you actually know that have had cancer? And I'm sorry that you have to be that one and it's entered your life, but it's kinda just, shifting your reality, your view. We know cancer's out there, it's gonna affect us all at some point, whether it's you or a loved one, but really don't put yourself somewhere that you don't have to be. So if it's taking a break from some of that social media, if it's changing the narrative in your mind, like, I really don't know that many people have had cancer. I mean, just those things that I'm constantly kind of even reminding myself about. So I would encourage that and check out my video on fear. I talk about more of it there. S. Diego says, "You look great. Thank you. I feel good. I feel good. I just lost all my hair from first round of chemo. I lost it on both cancer journeys. I've twice. And I can't wait for it to grow back. Oh, I know. I know. I can't wait to grow back for you. You're such an inspiration. Thank you. Just keep going. Trust me. I've shared it all. I've shared me bald on here. That was something that um Hike Like a Woman. This was a group. Rebecca, she has Hike Like a Woman. It's here on YouTube. You can find them online. It's so empowering for women to get outside. I just recently did their virtual summit, which is still amazing. It's still available. But I did a presentation on living an empowered life. I should link that in the description. You guys should. These tickets are $19. You have access to 40 presenters on getting outside, my presentation. Really good info till October. I laughed though because she said to me personally, she's like, "I was so down when I lost my hair. I was so down until I found your YouTube and I saw you getting outside, going for a walk with your kids." And she's like, "God, if she can be on there like no hair, like I can do this." So I've been where you're at is my point, and just keep going. Amy Lee, I got the rosemary oil on your Amazon. Yay! Hope it helps after I'm done with chemo. Yes, after you're done with chemo would be the time. Even maybe like that last chemo, like you could probably start it because you'll start to get a little bit of growth when you're usually on your like towards your last chemo. It's like your body's ready for some hair to sprout. But definitely when you're done, at least 2 weeks after, start some of that oil. I think you'll love it. It had great reviews. All right, Terry. Wild Growth Oil Works has all the good oils in one bottle. Perfect, Terry. I know. I even found one at a local boutique, so it wasn't like something you find on Amazon, but those places you go and people sell like candles and crystals and stuff they make, like somebody had it with their handmade lotion and it had great ingredients. Lori, I'm very fortunate. My hair came in thick and curly. Cool. 11 months past chemo now. There you go. There's some perspective. Okay, I'm going to pause. Oh, no, let me share Monica's comment, and then I'm gonna share my news because this is so exciting. Okay, Monica, carbotaxol every 3 weeks, done 5 out of 6. Oh, you're so close. Completely agree that the hump is not halfway. Here we go, right? It gets harder. Oh god. Thank you guys for being real with me. Your tips have helped me get through treatment, so thank you. My scan is coming up on May 29th. Yay! Okay, so here's to almost being done. Thank you for validating what I was saying. At the end, you're just like, oh, let me be done. And here's to a clear scan for you that day. Just concentrate on the best, best, best results one day at a time. All right, here's my great news. If you guys haven't seen, I'm so excited to share. This is big. Okay, where do I begin? It all started with running. If you guys know me, have seen any of my stuff, I am a runner. I haven't done a lot of long distance in a while. I just like to keep up with running. I enjoy it. I know, I'm crazy. But when I was 31 and I felt an ache and started my process of getting a mammogram and genetic testing, I was training for a marathon, and all of that would come, you know, crashing down, all in the best and worst way. In the best way that I qualified to run the Boston Marathon. And then that next week after qualifying, I had my biopsy, and then, 3 days later, phone call, "You have cancer." And I was devastated. I felt like I was at the top and knocked down to the bottom, lowest point in my life, being told I had cancer the first time. It was scary. It was all the things. It was just so you're never prepared for it. So, cut to my second opinion consult. We need to start chemo immediately, and here's why. And the whole time I'm like, I just got to get to Boston. So I got to Boston a year later, got through chemo, surgery, reconstruction, and I made it. I ran Boston Marathon as a survivor 1 year after being told I had cancer. It was huge. So I told myself, I don't really want to do a lot of marathons. They're not easy. They take a lot of time and training. But if I do one more, I wanna run the New York City Marathon. Like, it would be amazing. All the greats run it. It's, technically, you have to run faster to qualify to get into New York. So, not technically, you do, but there's other ways to get in. You can get in via lottery or raising money for charity. And so I thought, it's on my bucket list. I'm gonna run the New York City Marathon someday. I'm gonna do it. And even that was, oh gosh, years ago that I finished Boston, 2016. Since then, I've been married. I've had 2 kids. I had cancer again. I did chemo again. And my husband and I were sitting there one day and he's like, "We need to get you to the New York City Marathon. Like, you need to run it by 40." I think I had finished cancer treatment by now the second time. So 2021. And I was like, "Okay." Right now I'm exhausted from raising kids and trying to recover energy wise. But thank you for reminding me of my goal. And yeah, okay. Cut to a month ago, I had an opportunity to apply with 2 charities to run the New York City Marathon on their behalf. And the one that is most in line for me called me about a week ago, last Monday, and offered me their last race bib to run the New York City Marathon on behalf of their charity. Well, on behalf of their organization, which is the YSC, the Young Survivor Coalition. This organization is exactly in line with what I do. They help people diagnosed with breast cancer, 40 and under, with information, resources, community, just everything. And it could not be more in line with my whole life. So here I am to share with you that somehow I manifested, and my husband made sure of it, that I'm running the New York City Marathon in the year that I am 40 years old. So I'm going to New York City November 3rd. I am fundraising on behalf of the YSC to get there. It's the only way I get a run. I'm not sharing this to ask for anything, but the fact that I am accomplishing this, I'm going to accomplish this goal is amazing. So if you feel so inclined to donate any amount, any amount to help get get me there, it would mean so much. So I will include that link in this video today because I mean, the YSC is wonderful. The whole thing, this whole opportunity. So that is my big news, and I'm gonna share the journey with you guys. I'll share it here. I'll share it on Instagram. It's gonna be amazing. Getting to a marathon, running a marathon is like, it's crazy. That's the news. I hear applause in my head, I swear. Yay! Okay, back to your comments, and then I'll catch up with your reaction in a minute. So, Amy Lee, I would love more lives on YouTube. I feel so connected to everyone here, and people understand how it feels. Okay, great. You want more lives? I'm going to do my best to make it happen. The 2 a month is fantastic, right? I'll keep you updated. Look for news. Again, give me a month or 2 to settle into what's going on. Lisa, what are your thoughts on immunotherapy for TNBC? I'm glad you asked, Lisa. This is newer in the treatment world, immunotherapy, as far as probably the last 3 years, not that long. But they're having great results with it. There are side effects, just like chemo, of nausea, weight gain, fatigue. Um, I think weight gain. I'm sorry, I just threw that out there, but I think. Um, it's a tough one. I haven't done it, but if it's being recommended to you for some reason, I am all for like, let's just do everything we can to make sure that cancer cells are gone and we don't get it again. I mean, it's it's available for a reason. It is science. There is research. So if it makes sense to you to start it and try it, I would probably do it. It just was literally, I was at the cusp of finishing treatment when this was like coming around for patients as an option. So I just can't speak to it personally. I know some people have had side effects with it. They may have had to stop it. But I'm all for seeing what you can do because we're all different. If there's a reason they're recommending it, there's a reason. So you have to just weigh all your options why you would or wouldn't do it. All right. As Diego says, congrats. That's awesome news. I couldn't believe it. Like, I couldn't believe it. I mean, they had 6 race bibs. So the YSC had 5 race bibs and they were offered one more, like, okay, we have enough to give your organization one more to fundraise for what you do. And I was that 6th bib. That's so me, by the way. That's always been me in life. Like I just squeak in last minute. It was me when I got into dental hygiene school, everything. All right, Deborah, congratulations. Yay. Thank you. That is the best accomplishment for you right now. I believe that would be the best. Has always been on my list too. Oh man. Oh, you feel me? Are you a runner? Us crazy runners. Yeah, this will probably be my last marathon. But the fact that it could be this New York City is so cool. New York City, I've been once. I went when I was pregnant with my son. I was about 6 months pregnant, and some people go on a baby moon, right? Instead of a honeymoon, it's called a baby moon, like a trip before the baby comes. And most people will probably go to the beach or some relaxing resort. Not me. I was like, I've never been to New York City. I have to go before my child's born because I'm not going to go to New York City like with little kids anytime soon. So there we went. We went at Christmas time, my husband and I. We had a whirlwind trip. We did like a New York City in a day tour. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was Christmas, so we I bought a Christmas ornament at Tiffany's. We did the carriage ride through Central Park. We saw the Rockettes at Radio City Music Hall. I mean, everything quintessential New York. It delivers. It totally delivers. What a great place. So I'm so excited to go back. And my sister's coming with. I'm so excited. Lori, I didn't do immunotherapy either. Not sure why others I know have. I know, Lori. I mean, it's still just relatively kind of new, in the treatment protocol. And remember, there's cancer, there's breast cancer, and then there's subsets of breast cancer. There are types of breast cancer. There's triple negative. There's 3 hormones they check for. There's triple positive if you have all of those hormone responsive ones. So there's just different ways that they might treat all of those. Um, so yes. Brandy says, congrats. Thank you, Brandy. Crystal, I am currently doing immunotherapy with my chemo. My oncologist recommended it, so I'm trusting his guidance. That's what this is, guys. Okay, so I'm going to get to my next topic I was going to discuss. Here's the other topic I want to discuss. So I was late on my tip video this month. I apologize. I just had a family weekend. My husband gets 1 weekend off a month. Ugh, carb is. And it's very special for us. And I just didn't get that tip video out because I was having a family weekend. So I got it up yesterday. And um putting that video up yesterday, I debated on I recorded it and then I was nervous about sharing it. And here's why. The video is, what is a holistic cancer coach? Because I've talked about this a little bit, guys. As of last year, I spent time and money and mainly time on a course to become a certified holistic cancer coach. That was really important to me because as a triple negative breast cancer survivor, I knew for myself doing chemo is what I needed to do to beat my cancer. And I did it and I have no regrets about it. I even share on my YouTube why I did chemo. There's a video. But there's a lot of naysayers out there sometimes that are like, "Oh, don't do chemo. It's awful." don't do it. You just go plant-based and raw, you know, and you'll be fine. Whatever. I do believe in supporting our body. I think it's very important what we put in. Um, but as a triple negative breast cancer survivor, I wasn't going to just rely on plants and supplements. So the way I work in my brain and life is I want to know the spectrum. So doing chemo, I sought a program that was holistic because I'm like I want to know who would just do holistic and who would just do chemo and how you marry that. And the beautiful thing is once I did this program, I realized how many people they've helped, the holistic program, how many people they've helped that are doing traditional medicine, chemo radiation surgery. So there absolutely was what we'd call marrying of those therapies. So that was so reassuring to me. Knowledge is power. And I have that knowledge, and I'm a holistic cancer coach. And so if you need like personal one-on-one, someone to talk to, someone to help you try and navigate your treatment or decisions, I am available. You can go to my website, marinablackford.com. You can book there, and I Zoom with people. So easy. Um, and I share in my tip video this month what a holistic cancer coach is because I want to like clear that up. Not everybody knows. Everybody's like, what does that mean? What do you I mean, really, like what does it mean till you don't? So I explained in the tip video. I'd recommend watching it. It's like 6 minutes, super easy. Um, but I mentioned the video also like a program. And I know that sounds I'm gonna be honest, I know that sounds like salesy, but I have spent hours, guys, hours in personal experience researching all of this stuff. I've been through cancer twice. I've completed my program. I also did another program. I've also did Chris Beat Cancer's program, Square One. Um, I mean, I've watched hours of research for you guys. So, what I do then is besides the one-on-ones, right now I've been working on helping people that are like, I need like complete transformation, either during their journey or after. They're like, I need help with side effects, lifestyle, and mindset. So that's what I've been working on. And it'll be available soon and I'll talk more about it possibly. I mean, YouTube is where I want to still have this very open community. I don't want you to feel like I'm trying to sell you something. That's not my goal. My goal is to help people, bottom line, period. So please know that and watch that video on what a holistic cancer coach is because I think you'll find it interesting. It might be different than what you think it is. Back to you guys. I'm getting my camera's getting a little warm. I don't know. So we'll probably wrap up the live here. Couple minutes. Let me go to some comments. Crystal, I am triple negative. Okay, so that's a perspective of Crystal that is doing immunotherapy with her chemo. Lori, I am triple negative breast cancer, but rare from ACCB. A rare from or form? Form ACCB. Okay. I don't know that one, Lori. I'll have to look that up. Rocio. Hi, Marina. Hello from Sacramento. First time on your live. Welcome. But I watch all your videos and I want to say thank you. You've helped me so much. Oh, I'm so glad, Rocio. Good, good, good. That means a lot. I have comments to catch up on my YouTube also. It's a whole gig, this YouTube. JR at Lori ACCB. Yeah, question mark. I was the same. I'll have to look that up. Okay, so we're caught up on comments. That is the gist of what's going on. Check out the holistic cancer coach video so just get an idea of what that is in case for your own. If you're going online, you're probably doing a little bit of your own holistic stuff. Like Amy, you bought the hair oil. We could consider that holistic. She has hair growth serum that's going to help her grow after chemo. We consider that holistic because we're looking at your whole body. We're supporting your body through your cancer journey. So that. What else? We've touched all the topics. We touched them all. I'm so happy. I'm so happy you guys are here. It's, the end of May. I'm going to vlog next week and edit and get that up. That'll be the next video on the channel. I usually do one a month. The vlog is where you'll find like my thoughts, my food inspiration, what I'm up to. And then I'll be posting a schedule for June. Very excited for that. Summertime. Hopefully it's nice weather where you are. It'll be ridiculously hot in Arizona. Story of our life. And come full circle for Lori. ACCB equals adenoid cystic carcinoma. Oh, yeah, still gotta find more on that. Rosario, I do TikTok. Oh, thank you for sharing. I was asking. I do TikTok and I notice more views on there than Instagram. You can better videos there and share on Instagram. Okay, I know. See, I'll have to just look into it. Like I use CapCut for editing and you can share those everywhere. Anyways, that's the back end of what it is to be a digital creator. So, thank you all for being here today. Make sure you find the next video that will help you on my channel. Subscribe so you get notifications for the lives. And until I see you, I hope you are finding a way to live well today. Whether you're on your journey, after, wherever you're at, I think we all deserve to live well every day. So find joy in the little things, and I appreciate you. All right, I'll see you guys in the next live. Bye.